Good afternoon, this is Robert with Blockchain Education, and today we are going to look at the cryptocurrency market. And Bitcoin made a nice move this morning, and we're going to see what type of effect that has on altcoins. And there's quite a few of them that are going to follow the increase in the price of Bitcoin at a greatly exaggerated rate. So let's take a look at the watch lists. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what kind of prices we have going on. So as you can see, Bitcoin basically lost everything from the 27,300 level down to 25,370 approximately, and then it gained pretty much all of it back today. And now it's going to likely retrace and then think about it for a while. So it's cool down time for Bitcoin, but let's see what the altcoins are doing on Binance. Okay, so I'm using my watch list, and we can see that FIS has really been pumping. I definitely do not recommend chasing any green candles like this, especially with Bitcoin having started a retrace. So that means it's been at the top, it's temporary top, and now Bitcoin is trying to calm down because everything got so high. The relative strength index, the MACD, everything just got way out of whack with Bitcoin. So a lot of excitement in the market today. Bulls definitely took the charge. So Pepe is actually doing the same thing as Bitcoin did. It pretty much took everything back that it lost. And by the way, this big drop in Bitcoin value was probably mostly due to the announcement that came out with fairly unusual timing, to say the least, that the SEC was going to sue Binance. The Securities and Exchanges Commission they've been very fickle lately about what they consider security. In fact, Gensler has not said what a security is, what they even deem to be a security. So, I don't know. The whole thing is meant to disrupt the crypto industry because in their eyes, it undermines their fiat paper currency. So anyway, let's get back to the game here. HFT making a little bit up, again following Bitcoin. Pretty much everything here is following Bitcoin so far. Even Pepe. TRU pretty much following Bitcoin. A-Gold has kind of gotten a little extra burst. But again, there's this red zone here is the 1 hour resistance, and it carries a lot of the last highs within this zone. So this is an area where it's likely not to go higher than this until Bitcoin breaks out and goes higher as well. So these are the top gainers here. Let's look at the top losers. Now this, I mentioned this in the last video, metal, MTL, it looks really, really good. I would not hesitate to at least set a price alert on this one, because if it breaks above this week high, breaks above maybe $1.66, probably going to get some additional upward movement out of the coin. So it has came out of a moderately long downtrend, and it's pumping again. So, but one thing to remember is, if you're going to buy into a coin or go long in futures, don't chase green candles. It's the road to ruin. Trust me on that. The RSI is extremely high on the 8 hour on metal. I mean, it could go another few percent up, but it's just about getting to the point where it's exhausted. So when coins get exhausted, they have to fall back down and retrace so that the RSI gets lower, because this coin is pretty well overbought. What you want is low like this, oversold. So oversold means the traders have sold most of the coins that are in circulation, and it's time for the coin to move up. There's some other things that kind of really lend credence to this, to the RSI, such as squeeze momentum and MACD. A bullish MACD crossing is right here. Blue line up over gold line. It's a good place to buy, especially on the longer time frames like 4 hour. And let's take a look at Ape. Ape looks interesting, but I'm not sure I would trust it to not go lower, because many of these coins have gone through so much downtrending that they just don't have the volume yet. And I can tell by looking at it that Ape, the volume is just not quite there. Let's take a real quick look at Kucoin, USDT markets. Now this is an exchange that does not have as much volume as Binance, but literally there's a group of coins that they just pump every day. One of the groups starts with HI. I call them the high coins. High Valhalla, High Basie, High Macy. You got all these coins that start with HI. And if we go down real quick, we can see them all. Okay, so High Birds, High Bean, High Cool. It's kind of comical, really. But a lot of these high coins are breaking out of a long downtrend. So, and these numbers between here and here, between here and here, they mean a lot percentage-wise. So, keep an eye on the high coins, especially on the longer time frames. 6 hour, 8 hour. Some of these coins can double or triple in a few days. Just make sure you get a good entry, and again, don't chase green candles, don't get in too high, don't FOMO. If you know where the coin is going, and you're going to need indicators on a TradingView account to do that, which I highly recommend if you're going to become a serious trader, get a TradingView account. Sure, it costs money, you pay once a year, and then it's done. So anyway, that is pretty much the end of this video, and there are a lot of coins going up on Kucoin. So take a look at that. Keep your trading safe. Don't get in at the top, and I'll talk to you next time.